This is Kugan Cassius. I'm at the Liverpool Olympia here for the Frank Warren Show. Fighting on the bill tonight, Stephen Smith. Quick for you, Stephen. It's first round KO for you. Did you feel like NESBITT could have gone on? Because
it was a weird one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
To be honest, when the shot landed, you know yourself, I thought it was a good shot. I didn't back in. I thought it was a good shot, that it was heavy. I thought I'd wait to see his reaction. When I got back the corner, seen him on his knee, and I thought, yeah, he's going to get up, you know. And I knew it was near the end of the round. I thought the bell must have been going soon, so didn't think nothing in it. And then when I seen him still on his knee at 8, then it was a bit of a surprise, but just take them, don't you?
You haven't fought for, I think it's been over a year now, wasn't it? I think it was the start of June.
1st of June last year.
1st of June last year. So it's been over a year now. So it's always the way, when you need the rounds, these things happen, but you can't moan about it because, you know.
Yeah, it was one of them. I hadn't seen much of NESBITT, and I watched them one clip on YouTube, and he just seemed to fight, just come forward and threw a lot of big shots. So I was expecting that, to be honest, and I was looking forward to that, just getting on my back foot a bit more amateurs, what I used to be like in the amateur boxing, using my legs, and that was the plan. You get out and make him miss and box and get some rounds in, and when he come out on the back foot, it was a little bit of a surprise, and my timing wasn't there really. Some shots landed, and I was seeing them coming and stuff. I was getting caught, and so that's a bit frustrating, and maybe that's another little blessing why I'll just take that first round one, and hopefully next time round be better again. My time will be a bit better, and I'll get some more rounds in.
Like I said, first fight for you, as we've pointed out, in just over a year. So going forward now, what do you want to do this year? What you want to get out as quick as you can again?
I'd love to go and get some rounds next on July the 20th, if that's possible. Then I'll be buzzing, because I know I'm fighting Gary Sykes in a final eliminator in September, so that's going to be a good fight. Gary Sykes being a mate of mine on teammates together in the amateurs and that for a long time. We've done a lot of sparring, so I know that our styles will gel well, and that'll be a good fight. It's one I'll really look forward to, and I've got that coming up. But I've just heard now John Simpson's pulled out against Buckland, so that might be coming for me August the 17th, which is my little lad's first birthday. So bite your hands off for that as well, because it's just a step ahead, and then you can win that. The winner will probably defend against Sykes. If that's the case, if that happens, then I'll be delighted if that comes about. I rate Gary Buckland's highly. I think he's a good fighter. He's obviously on the world title eliminator level, isn't he? So it'll be a good fight, but it's one I'll take, and I'll look forward to.
Before that, you've got 2 potential dates there, haven't you? So there's one on July the 20th and one on August the 17th. So ideally, if you can get on one of them bills, just to get some more rounds in.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. That's just if you see Joe's interview, then Joe just said, it wouldn't be the best jumping right into a massive fight. If from his point of view, he's my coach, he'd rather me get rounds, and I agree with him. I listen to everything he says anyway, and if that's the case, if Frank can get me out on July the 20th, get me some rounds, then I wouldn't knock back anyone at super featherweight. Go and get me any of the titles, then I'll take them.
Just give me a little summary of how frustrating it's been for you for the last year.
Nightmare. You just it's like anyone else going to work and not getting paid, basically. I'm in the gym all the time. I haven't been on holiday for a year. I've been in the gym. I've been getting myself up, going to the gym, going to running. If anyone who's been into Gallagher's knows how hard the lad's saying, and I've been going through that for 12 months, but I haven't been getting no fights, and so if you're not getting paid, you've got bills to pay. I've got a mortgage, I've got a little lad now, and it's been frustrating, to be honest with you. I only had a bit of money last year. I don't know where I'd be at the minute, and I've been really lucky in that sense, but it comes a time when enough's enough, and I thought that not long back. I was thinking I'm just going to have to go out and work and forget about it. Everyone's got dreams, but you've got to provide, and and that was going to be the plan for me. I was going to go out and work and just come back to it when things change, but I'm lucky now. I've got fights, and hopefully I'll start earning again, and get the ball rolling. I can be a champion again soon.
Is the rematch with Lee Selby something that still plays on your mind?
Always, it'll always be a fight. I always say this, it's always going to be a fight I'd take at once. Eventually I'd love to avenge that defeat, but at the minute, especially after a year out, there's no way I was going to get back to featherweight straight away. And he's been fighting and winning and looking good. Everyone's seen how well he's looking. Everyone's rating him highly. And, I can't sit here after fighting no one in 12 months and start calling him out. He's obviously gonna, he'll probably laugh at that, but I give him his opportunity, and I believe if I keep winning, if I get back to winning ways, if I start winning titles again at super feather, and he's doing well and winning things. If both of us keep winning, it makes the fight bigger. Then I firmly believe it can happen down the line. Yeah.
It took that defeat for you for people to realise exactly how good Lee Selby was, wasn't it?
Definitely, I think no one knew him before then. You know, it was a voluntary defence for me. People don't even realise that. People think I had to fight him. I didn't. It was a voluntary defence for me. I think Lee Selby, I rate him. I thought he was good. I think his brother's brilliant. You know, I know his brother well, Andrew Selby. I think he's the biggest talent in the country probably. You know, he's a two-time European champion. That's unheard of. So, no, I knew how good he was. I knew it was going to be a tough fight, but you know, you're in this game to fight the best, and you know, I took it and just wasn't there on the night, and you know, he beat what was in front of him on the night, and all the best to him, and he's looked very good since. You know, but since then, you know, it hasn't been the best for me. I've had 4 wins, 3 of them in the first round, so I'm not going to beat what's in front of me myself, and I'm doing that. But you know, I need fights. So 12 months out the ring's not going to get me big fights, and you know, that's why I'm open now. I'll get active. I'll keep fighting, and you know, titles will come. You'll see now the opportunities are coming. You know, there's fights talked about now with Sykes and Buckland, and you know, if I go and win them, then there's only going to be bigger and better things coming.
Just a quick note on your brother Liam that fought tonight as well. His first fight since December. Points win over very durable, tough Maxwell, who comes forward and throws shots. But Liam looked sharp today, and he's looking to get back. He's Commonwealth champion, so he's got a big fight coming up in September against Eric Oshang.
Yeah, again, it's the same thing. You know, I know. You know, I talk. I don't know whether he's been out for as long as I have, probably, but you know, there's other fighters who are the same boat. Like, you know, Scott Quigg's been out for a while after his biggest win, and same with Liam. Liam just had his biggest win, won a Commonwealth title in December, and nothing since. So it's been frustrating for him as well, and you know, I feel for them as well as myself. But you know, I think Liam's good. He's learning, he's still maturing, and you know, he's coming on all the time. I think, you know, people are going to see the very best of him over the next couple of years, because you know, he's improving all the time, and I think you see his confidence there. He boxed well against Maxwell, as you say. He was tough as any. He took some big shots there, Maxwell, and you take your hat off to him. But you know, there's bigger things to come from Liam in his next fight, Eric Oshang for the British title, and you know, it's one I'm very confident Liam will win and look good in.
And just finally, a quick word on your other brother, Paul Smith, who fights for the British title tomorrow in the rematch against Tony Dodson. It's an interesting fight because, especially after some comments that your trainer Joe Gallagher's made, that it's kind of last chance saloon for the pair of them. Yeah,
I think, you know, it might be harsh if you ask the two of them. I don't know, but you know, it's not a bad way to look at it. If you're confident of going in and winning the fight, then you know, it's not a bad way to prepare for the fight, because you know, it should be like that. It should be all or nothing every time you get in that ring. Every time you get in, it could be your last fight. You know, you have to look at people who've been unfortunate to have accidents in the ring and, you know, not be able to fight again. So every fight could be anyone's last. So you should prepare that way anyway. But you know, I can say hands on heart, you know, my brother Paul has really prepared. You know, best I've ever seen him. He's in great shape. People could see him at the weigh-in today, how healthy he looks, and you know, he's done the weight easy. He's done it brilliant. He's trained hard. He's a good sparrer. You know, really expecting a very, very good performance from him tomorrow, and you know, confident he'll come on with a British title for us.
All right, Stephen, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thanks, mate.
Look forward to seeing you out in the ring again soon, whether that be July or August or hopefully September. So onwards and upwards, and first round win, you can't moan. So.
No, that's it. As I say, you know, I'd have liked rounds, but you know, could have got in there, and the way it looked, the style he had, he was awkward. It might have been a scruffy, you know, hard 6 rounds, and I'd have been sitting here, you know, all marked up and complaining. So, you know, you've got to take your blessings as you get them, and I'm happy. I'm happy with the first round win. I had to beat your hands off before, probably, so I'll take it.
All right, thank you very much for talking to us. Well done, mate. Thank you.